Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, I finally decided to do a thing. I made, ages ago, a design for a body pillow. We're going to see if I did the thing where I did it smartly. I should have done this before I started recording, but you know what? That would have required my brain to function. My brain doesn't like to function. There we go. Alright. So, I made some designs, and they turned out quite well. I only have one of the two that I brought, that I did. So, you can't particularly tell on camera, but I am going to show you the thing. This, I guess, is my review of DnD.com. This is the saucy side. I like when the body pillows have both the cute side and a sassy side and a saucy side, so this is the cute side. Somewhere, there we go. You can't really tell on camera, but the only problem really that I have with DnD, and it's a lot more obvious on the body pillow that I made for my boyfriend, the color darkens like a lot. It seems like in the printing process. So before you submit your designs, you're going to want to desaturate them slightly, it seems like. So I'm going to... This was actually really, really easy to make. And I'm not sponsored, I'm not affiliated, I'm not in any way doing the thing. But I feel like the easiest way for me to kind of show the difference is going to be me actually pulling up... No, I did the wrong. Delete. That was me doing a dumb. I would apologize, but it's going to happen again. It's just how this works. No! I deleted the thing and it decided to delete the thing permanently instead of just deleting it and putting it back in the thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Great. Anyway, I am a mess. I'm going to continue to be a mess for some time. As I have very little idea what I'm doing. Just generally speaking. Did me doing that put you back on the screen saver instead of on the thing? Please tell me you put it back in the thing instead of as on the screen. You put it back on the screen. Where did you go? There you are. Get your ass back in here. Thank you. Okay. So, I'm going to put over here and show... mostly because I don't feel like doing any editing. I don't. So I'm gonna do this the lazy way, in which instead of editing the picture in and showing you the picture that way, I'm going to turn on a screen capture so that you can see on the screen capture instead, because again, I'm lazy and I don't feel like editing, so we're just gonna do it this way. We might actually be able to show the difference, very specifically in the pants. So, doing the thing. There we go. Don't mind my background, it's just one of my many problems that I have with my life in general. So, you can kind of see... I guess this is small, so you can't really... So you can see pretty clearly the detail that's in these pants. It's not showing up as brightly as I would like, so let me just... Here we go. So there is a very clear amount of detail in the pants specifically. Now, when I grab him and I show you his pants, and I know the lighting in this room is not the best, but I can assure you, even in real life, the amount of detail that is in this pants doesn't exist. Like, I can turn a couple more lights on. I mean, that almost helped. You can't, there's basically, you can vaguely see the detail, but is barely there. Now the thing is, this was actually very easy to use. Their website is actually ridiculously easy to use. I would highly recommend using them. That accidentally peaked the mic. I apologize, but also I don't care. It's going to keep happening. Why is my camera tilted? Excuse me, camera. There we go. And I think me grabbing the pillow and pulling it up made my camera go beep. Anyway. So, you can even kind of see just with the skin tone that it got darkened by like quite a bit, actually. Yeah, you can even see just like that. And I think it has to be something to do with their printing process. I don't know how printing fabric works, but these I technically got for Christmas. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the one that I made for my boyfriend, because why the hell not? It was actually significantly worse on hers, because hers has a lot more detail in the skin, because she has freckles, as you can see. And I don't have hers on me, but like her bear kind of just became a annoying black blob, even though you can pretty easily see differentiations in stuff on this. I'm gonna go ahead and make that a bigger part of the screen. There we go. But you can pretty clearly see on this differentiation in the color, in the hair, and the bear just kind of became a big black blob. Her skin also got significantly darker. So, I would recommend, if you're going to use, this one was also obviously a problem because, again, with the bear. If you're going to use them, lighten all of the colors that you're going to use. Just lighten them. There we go. And that way you're getting my second monitor's over there if you're wondering. That way you're getting the colors a little bit more correct. Because otherwise you end up with colors that are slightly darker and all of your detail ends up lost. In terms of ease of use, Dipio was actually ridiculously easy to use. So, no complaints there. In terms of fabric quality, I actually waited to do this until I'd had it for approximately a week. Fabric quality is great. I've not noticed any staining on the fabric, which is a problem that I have with pillowcases sometimes because I produce a lot of oils. I would like to tell you that that's a lie. It's not. I produce a lot of oils, and I have naturally quite oily and annoyingly somehow also dry skin. I haven't noticed any staining on him. I think And obviously I have no way to confirm this unless I contacted the creator of it. But I think my other body pillow that I got from a convention was probably made by the same people, or at the very least uses the same fabric because they have a very similar texture. But yeah, this is just a quick review of, I guess, Dipeo as, and I don't, listen, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm going to probably just, it's spelled D-I-I-P-O-O. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. I have no idea. In terms of price, they were actually very reasonable. In terms of it getting shipped here, it was a little bit longer than they said, mostly because it seemed like their estimation didn't include the print time, because after I finally got confirmation that it was shipped, it showed up within the time frame that they gave, but adding the printing time made it take, I think, 4 or 5 weeks when they said that it would be 3. So that's a little bit of a concern. You might want to add a little bit more time. I think they're based in Korea, which might also be part of the problem. I obviously have no idea how all of that works, so I couldn't say for sure. In terms of print quality, like I said, the main problem is that they darken all of the colors, but also it seems like the print kind of cuts off a little bit, so you can see a very harsh line where the printing ends and there's still fabric. But that I'm not too concerned about, as it's barely noticeable, honestly. It's actually more noticeable kind of on the sides, but again, not a major problem. Like, I think my only problem with them is just how much darker they made the print. And I don't know if that's specifically me and my design and the way that I do shadowing and whatever, or if it's a problem with the printing process or whatever. But it was very easy to make the thing. Just make sure that you allow extra time for it to ship than what they say. Also, make sure that your bank is aware that you're getting something from South Korea, because that was the main problem I ran into, honestly, was my bank constantly denying me to try to buy it because it was going through South Korea or whatever. I think it was Korea. It was either Korea or China. I know it wasn't Japan, ironically, but yeah. Anyways, that is all I have to say. If you've used the website before, let me know if you had a similar printing problem, because I am very curious if it is specifically me having this problem, or if other people have also had the problem where they just make things much darker than they are actually in the image that they sent, or that I sent. Anyway, that is all. Toodaloo.